Testing.
The last guy.
But all those houses
Scott,
they're building on those
That's
roads.
in the last note.
These were 32. Okay. We're ready? Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Brunswick County Board meeting for October the 14th, 2025. If we can all stand and recite the Pledge of Allegiance, please.
I
pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God,
under God,
indivisible, with
liberty
liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay. We have any discussion on the agenda?
Mr. Chairman, there's an item I would like to add. I would like to add consideration of the latest numbered memo with regards to observers in the partisan elections, nonpartisan elections.
Okay, would you like to make a motion on that?
Okay, I move that we add a discussion of the numbered memo regarding nonpartisan observers, nonpartisan election observers to the agenda.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried unanimously. We'll add that to the agenda following the consideration of absentee ballots. Any other discussion on anything associated with the agenda? So. Believe we've approved the agenda. Madam Director?
Okay. We will move into the consideration of absentee ballots. This is our second absentee board meeting, so I'll go ahead and have Butch turn on the Verity central scan. I couldn't remember the name of it. And we will need to confirm the seal numbers on the V drive, and these numbers were recorded at the end of our last meeting.
Okay, and our seal numbers are 37471330.
Correct. That's what I have.
And our Verity count is, or central is at 2.
Okay.
Two
and
ballots.
That's what we read in last meeting. Two ballots. Okay. So for the board's consideration today, we do have 14 absentee ballots to be considered. 8 of those will start with the civilian ballots. So we have 8 civilian ballots that are recommended for approval. The board will spot check these as what our procedure is. Now being only 8, you know, I guess we'll have to pass some down if each of you are going to do 2. So I'll have Christy go ahead and
Mhm.
present
These-
the 8 ballots.
Were these all mail-in? Is that the mail-in
Were these all mailed or? Yes. Yeah. Also my in-person. And just for the board's awareness, what staff is reviewing on those envelopes is that the voter has signed in the spot for voter signature, that there are 2 witnesses or a notary on that envelope. And for the photo ID, which would be in the clear sleeve, that the voter provided a form of photo ID that meets the requirements or provided a photo ID exception form. No photo ID exception form. Those would be separate. So these all have photo ID. Yeah, I'm like, wait, no, we don't have any of those today.
Okay. Continue.
A motion to approve those.
Okay.
I move we approve the ballots as presented.
Okay. Do we want the bipartisan team to go ahead and open those or go ahead and approve the next? Okay, you can have the team open those to be prepared.
Do we, well, we have a motion to approve.
Oh, sorry.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried unanimously. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, 8 wishes.
I didn't talk
So I
about
think
that
we
ahead
should
of time. I was like, oh, what are we doing? Would you like me to present the overseas while they're opening, or you want to wait until they finish
Whatever works best for the team.
and the board?
Present.
I think we can multitask.
Okay.
I agree.
We also have 5 overseas ballots to present. Now, these were received electronically. They have been duplicated prior to the board meeting by the bipartisan team. So what we did in the last meeting with those that were returned electronically, the board can spot check the returned paperwork that the voter sends. So there's an affirmation that the voter has to sign that they're eligible to vote military or overseas ballot, that they're eligible for that process. So the staff has reviewed those, board can spot check those, and then the board will also need to review the duplicated ballots, so we'll pass those down. And I believe Chris, oh, you've got those? Perfect. Perfect.
That's a me.
These were received electronically. Was that direct to us or is it through the state portal or do we not know?
It is through an omni ballot portal.
All of them were portal.
That is correct.
I'm sorry, say that.
These were all received through the portal.
Okay.
The state portal.
Say it.
Right.
I don't know what I'm looking at these forms.
Okay, so on this form, the first page you're looking at is the affirmation. So these forms are required for us to accept these through the portal. So you can see on here, they indicated that they request to receive ballots for future elections. So if you flip to the next page, the photo ID, and then this one, it is, it's a privacy form. So they're acknowledging that it's not private because they're electronically transmitting it. Oh, the ballots are separate. We have the ballot separate. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, so this is
Okay.
technically considered the
That's
application.
the equivalent of the envelope for a civilian. You're
Correct.
just looking at the,
Why don't I
spot checking the
never
paperwork.
seen this.
Staff has all, no, we have not done this before.
Okay, that's why I'm a little confused.
Good,
Yes,
good catch, Paula. Good catch.
yes. Yes.
It's going a little crazy. I don't know.
Previously, we would just give you the ballots, but really you also should spot check the paperwork that we've reviewed, just to, make sure we've done our job. Oh,
You want me to explain the whiteout picture? Yeah.
I have a question.
Mhm.
All right, this one, guys voting in Brunswick County and because of his residential, voting. Let's pass one on different.
Yeah, this is just the bottom page.
got it.
No, I'm not the picture.
It's like Connecticut, it confused me.
Different side parts.
Oh.
Okay.
I didn't know where his address
Yeah.
was, because I'm not used to this form.
You are not, no. And on these in future meetings, if we were to have, a large stack of these,
One
I
is
would say that
part
the
two.
board could probably spot check those like you do the civilian envelopes that we recommend for approval, because staff has already reviewed them. So maybe each of you take two and take a peek, but all of the ballots you do have to look at when we pass those.
So many people.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Living overseas.
This is the first, you didn't have any of these last week?
Seems.
We had two of these last
Oh, they're
week, so
both-
we did this
oh.
last week too.
I don't know that it's necessarily living. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Does Christie have the ballots, the duplicated ballots?
I have them. They're right next to Melissa. You're talking about the
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought you could start that now that Paula's free.
Thank you. I know what these are.
Mhm.
This is different. So.
This is the privacy sheet, so that's the last one.
Yeah.
So that's the affirmation.
Okay.
Yeah. it's in a different order. We typically put them in the same order. I was trying to.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Adrienne,
Yes, sir.
are these all civilians? Or is this person military?
They're all overseas.
It's just overseas. They didn't submit as military.
Okay,
So see right here where it says service?
yeah,
Indicated overseas citizen. They didn't indicate a military.
okay. This Rhoda Spain is a
Be
military
contract.
base,
It could be contract, not military.
that's true.
Mhm.
Okay.
All finished? Okay, Sarah. That's all.
I need to make a motion to.
Okay,
Motion. A motion.
we need a motion to accept.
I make a motion to accept the overseas ballots.
Discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Passed unanimously.
And the team will separate the duplicated ballot from the one we received electronically so that the duplicated ballot can be read through the machine. While they're working on that, I will tell you, you might have heard, we did have a ballot come through that has whiteout on it, so it could not be read. So once they finish that process, we'll need the bipartisan team to duplicate that onto another ballot.
Okay,
Is that what you needed to?
The rejected one.
I thought yeah, if you're ready, you can go ahead.
Because you put the little stamp on that baby, right?
We do have the stamp.
Okay. Makes me so happy. And it made you happy. too.
It's the simple things. I like it.
So Mark said that it won't be mistaken.
Mhm.
Paula requested that we order a stamp at one point to put spoiled on the barcode so that there was no issue with it. So we have a stamp.
It won't be mistaken.
Very happy.
It should be SOP for everywhere. We'll have a little one of you pull it. It totally takes away the barcode.
pretty good job.
I want to have home.
Mhm.
Envelopes.
Oh, yeah, that's the white out. Did you guys put that white out there?
No.
This came back, okay.
That's how sensitive the machine is.
Well, that's good.
Butch discovered it when he was scanning it into the tabulator. Anything need to be done? Are we good to duplicate?
Go ahead and-
Okay. Yeah.
That's close.
Stamp.
That's the 14th.
So that's actually 13 because the one we haven't talked about yet is a disapproval. So,
Okay.
Do you want to wait until after they duplicate that ballot to talk about the disapproval? Or do you want me to go ahead and let you disapprove it? It's pretty straightforward.
As long as we're not disturbing them, we can go ahead.
Okay, well, then they can wait. I think probably doing one thing at a time when they have to hear
Okay.
the calling. You want me to go ahead and present the disapproved? We have one civilian that was returned with incomplete witness information. While we administratively have already spoiled and issued a new ballot, we do have to, because the law says and the numbered memos say, bring it before the board for you all to actually disapprove the ballot. So this is just one that doesn't have complete witness information.
People sign your witness statements. Thank you. So that one is part of the 13, right?
It's one of the 14.
And-
So there's 14 total. We've approved 13.
Right.
Yeah.
And a new ballot has been issued to the voter already?
Yes,
Okay.
a new one was mailed. The voter was contacted yesterday and a new ballot packet was sent today.
Right, so I make a motion to further disapprove of the ballot.
I like that.
Further
We have a
disapprove.
motion to disapprove. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous?
You can go ahead and duplicate that one ballot, Christie.
Myrtle, Pat, if we can get you to come up and
You're up.
partner with your partner. I'll switch.
As board members, we do have the right to go down and observe if we choose to. It's the record. You know her. Mayor of St. James. You know. I had a discussion with her.
Randy,
Yes, ma'am.
he can hear you on the feed just in case.
Sorry.
Okay, Sarah, it looks like our ballot count is up to 15, and since we did 2 last time, we're up at 13 for today. And so I have the seals for the V drive. It's gonna be 37471329. Again, that's 37471329. And then our ballot box seals are gonna be 5723151. That's 5723151, and the other one is 5723152. That is 5723152. And we'll get some initials.
I was just going to confirm that we also had 13 for a total of 15.
Oh, I nodded at him, sorry. And board members, I'm going to go ahead and start from this end, the audit sheet that you all need to sign and the cover sheet for the ballots that you've approved.
You want to do the honors? for this one?
Oh, you guys get it?
You already did one.
Okay,
The
well then,
S25 part.
Ed's got it.
Okay.
One of the Democrats. Or Paula.
Who's gonna pass?
So.
That is a, excuse me, that is a cover sheet that we attach to the list of ballots approved at today's meeting. We do that so that you don't have to initial every ballot envelope that was approved.
Thank you.
Yes,
really. Good thinking.
yes, the state, I don't remember when they came up with this as an alternative to initialing all the envelopes by the board, but yes.
Good thinking.
No surprises. Anything else on the ballots?
Not for absentee.
Okay.
We've already sealed everything up, so we can move on to the
Okay.
added agenda item.
Um,
The absentee team, yes, you are released. We are finished with the absentee portion of the meeting. So team members, you're welcome to head back to the office and go home.
Thank you for your assistance today.
Thank you.
thank you, guys.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Mr. Smusky?
Thank you. So, Sarah, was there guidance given out to the parties about about observers in the early voting on this election?
Yes, so an email was sent to the party chairs on Monday, and we did post a link to the memo on our website, which was one of the recommendations that the State Board of Elections had for us about how to share the information. So yes, they have received the guidance.
Okay,
Would you like
so,
me to touch on what the change is just for the benefit of?
well, the first guidance out said there would not be observers in the early voting. Is that
Correct.
correct? And on Monday, we changed that guidance.
So
Is-
we got the new guidance last
Right, right.
Wednesday, yes. And so the change is in the way that the State Board of Elections interprets some of the language in the law. So what came out was the revised number memo, and what it states that in nonpartisan primaries and elections, a political party may appoint observers only when a candidate on the ballot is registered as affiliated with that party. So while our elections are nonpartisan and candidates do not appear on the ballot with that party designation beside their name, they are affiliated with a party on a ballot, then that location could have an observer from that party. It further goes on to say that an unaffiliated candidate would include in a nonpartisan election any candidate on the ballot who is registered as unaffiliated. That candidate would be able to assign an observer, appoint an observer.
Okay,
My understanding though, that candidate can only provide an observer at the location that he. is
Correct, at the
available.
location where that candidate is on the ballot.
okay, so the numbered memo also mentions early voting.
Yes,
So are there going to be early observers allowed at the early voting?
yes, there
The-
could be, yes.
Okay,
Yes, observers would be allowed, and because they have all ballots available,
right.
we do have Republican, Democrat, and unaffiliated candidates.
There's at
So
least one from each
Yes.
party somewhere in these
the county,
19
yes.
in these 19
Yes.
municipalities.
yes, so
All
we
right.
could have observers appointed to the early voting site.
And that information went out Monday.
Yes,
because the early voting's coming up Thursday, so they
Correct.
already have it.
Yes, and so
Good
we
deal.
would need the name of the observer by the day before at noon for them to observe. So if they were going to go on Thursday, we would need it by Wednesday at noon.
Good.
Yep.
All right, wanted to check on that, so thank you for your update.
You're welcome.
Do we have party-specific candidates on the ballot anywhere? I was under the impression most, if not all, were.
All of our elections are nonpartisan. And the change in the interpretation by the state is that before this new numbered memo, because our elections were nonpartisan, the candidates were not affiliated with a party in the interpretation of the state at that time. And so the parties could not appoint an observer in an election that was nonpartisan, but the new guidance has a different interpretation whereby it's stating if a candidate on the ballot is registered with one of the parties, that party could appoint an observer. I know it sounds
Okay.
confusing.
So-
Yeah.
I'm just trying to
Mhm.
make sure I understand. While they may be nonpartisan on the ballot, if they're registered as with one of the major parties or any of the parties.
Any of the parties.
Then that party has the ability to appoint an observer.
Yes, they could
Okay.
appoint an observer for election day to serve in any polling place where a candidate of that party appears on the ballot.
Okay,
Yes.
And in early voting,
In early voting.
there's
any of
only
it.
one place
Yes.
because
right,
any party's going to have someone on the ballot.
Yes,
Okay.
correct.
okay. Any other discussion? Okay, any other business that needs to come before the board today? We have a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
30
Right.
minutes, not bad.
Thank you, guys.